All right. Hello everyone. This is another episode of English Chit Chat ฝึกฟังภาษาอังกฤษ 90% where I speak 90% in English so you can practice listening and interacting in English here only at ฝรั่งอังโม Hi. Hi. How's it going? It's Monday night again with me.Half asleep, half awake. So yeah, welcome. For every episode of English Chit Chat, you and me, we are going to temporarily forget all the fear of making mistakes and just trying to use English. Because I myself always make some mistakes here and there, this and that, every single time, every single day.So English Chit Chat is number one for me to get over my fear of making mistakes. And number two, hopefully it can help you get over yours as well. And to see that we can communicate, understand each other just fine. So yeah, how are you? Happy Monday! I'm not sure if Monday is like a happy day for you guys, but how's your Monday? How's your day?How's your day? Let me know. Sarah, say hi. Happy Monday. How's your day, Sarah? Kun Sally. Hi. First time joining live? Welcome. Kun Paula. Wow, you're so beautiful. ผมเคนสปอร์ตครับสวัสดีครับโอเคคุณธิดาวันสวัสดีค่ะคุณป๊อกกี้สวัสดีค่ะคุณ friends สวัสดีค่ะ Hi friends vibe คุณนิชาสวัสดีค่ะ Great day How's your day? Interesting question. Something that you probably, if you were to live abroad and get to have a conversation in English every now and then, that's probably what people are going to ask you. How's your day? For my part,I would say it's been I would say it's quite a productive day for me, but very sleepy. I don't know why. It doesn't seem like I would ever get enough sleep. It's really rare. How about you guys? How's your day? Let me know. I feel like we didn't get time to talk much, but yeah, let's do it here. สวัสดีค่ะทุกคนอ่านคอมเมนต์แป๊บนึงเนาะ We maybe just spend a few more seconds here before we move on to what we're going to talk about today. Hi คุณกิติยาดาค่ะสบายดีค่ะ Wow, from Laos, right? So great. Where are you watching this from? ทุกคนดูจากที่ไหนคะ Where are you from? I really want to know. I have been wanting to ask you this. Where are you from? Maybe of course you're Thai, but maybe you lived abroad. So maybe can you let you know where you're from?Where you're living right now. It's a boring day. คุณแอมมี่บอกว่า it's a boring day. Okay. Yeah, it happens. From Laos. Okay, welcome. สบายดีค่ะ Pretty good. Very nice day. Thanks. Thailand. Laos. Okay.From Laos, Thailand, amazing. Any other country? I think we have a lot of friends from Malaysia. Rayong, from Malaysia. Kun Aries, Shan, from Malaysia. Wow, that's amazing. From Hua Hin, from Vientiane, from Vietnam ซินเจ้าใช่ไหมใช่ ซินเจ้าค่ะ from ปทุมธานีนนทบุรีสุขุมวิทโอ้โหไกลเชียว Malaysia Myanmar Wow that's amazing ปักช่องก็มีนะคะ from Bangkok That's amazing From Laos from ลังสิตสุราษฎร์ธานีโอ้โหเยอะเลยเมียนมาโอ้โห That's so amazing to know where you're from. I'm from Thailand as well, so greetings from Thailand. Okay, Ladies and gentlemen, today I really want to talk about a very interesting topic that I've been wanting to talk for a while. Today, I would love to reveal the expert checklist. You probably could see from the title already. We're going to talk about the checklist to determine whether what does it take for someone or for you to become an expert. Yeah. And of course, some people might think that you are already an expert in your area, but some people are like, will I ever be an expert? And what do I have to do to become an expert in a certain field, right? So first question first. I'm not sure, but I think it's probably one of the most popular books of all time, but just to do a sound check, a little bit of sound check, yeah? So there's this book called Thinking Fast and Slow, yeah? Thinking Fast and Slow. Have you heard about it? And have you ever read this book? Yes or no? Please let me know. ถ้าเคยอ่านพิมพ์อะไรเดียวพิมพ์ read if you have read this book type READ yeah if yes type READ I think it's a quite thick book and I would say it's probably one of the best book I have ever read even though I have to confess I haven't finished the book yet I was on in the middle so yes it talks about like how our thoughts our thinking system works there's system 1 system 2 all these things so if you haven't read it totally recommend it and I will go back working on it I'll go back to finish it soon but I haven't finished it yet but it's a very interesting book which is written by the Nobel Prize winning economist called his name is Daniel Kahneman right and it's very interesting a lot of ideas revolutionary ideas and also theories that has been proposed in this book itself and today we're going to talk about that yeah so yes have you read it yes or no have you seen it no no not yet I totally recommend it if you find it a little bit harder to read I also recommend an audiobook you can check out the audiobook Thinking Fast and Slow I think it's probably available on Audible the application you probably have to do a monthly subscription but I think it's quite a very interesting book in if you like something like oh how can I maximize the brain power to increase the efficiency at work or any task in your life I really think that it's worth reading yeah I have this one in Thai oh that's great that's amazing yes I have I bought this book 5 months ago and it's still on shelf. I'm not gonna lie, I took a lot of time to get on it as well. I still haven't finished it yet, but I will. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring you to know a little bit more concept which has been mentioned in the book, but he's really known for our system of thinking, yeah, and there's this idea about what's called expert intuition, yeah, and there's a huge difference between our intuition and guessing, yeah. There could be some situation where you feel like, do I really know what I'm gonna, like, which decision should I make? Should I go with my guts? Or am I really actually have some guts to do this? I have some sort of like intuition, or maybe I'm just guessing. Yeah. So when should I trust my intuition? Yeah. Intuition is like, I don't know what's called intuition. Intuition ภาษาไทยแปลว่าอะไรอ่ะทุกคน น้ำมาถามทุกคนแล้วเนี่ย Intuition means I think it's like สัญชาตญาณ I'm not sure if it's the same thing in Thai or if there's a direct translation or not. Intuition แปลว่าการอย่างรู้ปรีชาญาณ การรู้โดยสัญชาตญาณ Yeah, I think it's probably สัญชาตญาณ right? And the thing is, there's a difference between intuition and guessing. Yeah, for Daniel Kahneman, he talks about that you can trust something that's called intuition. You can trust your intuition when you have expertise, but the conditions for having expertise are fairly specific. Yeah, it's not that you just like I just go with my guts. Like there's like, should I go this way or should I go with this one? Should I choose this thing or should I choose this one? Yeah, and sometimes you think that, oh, maybe I have enough intuition to choose, but maybe you could be just guessing, right? So you want to make sure when to believe in your gut feeling. Yeah, so there are 3 conditions proposed by Daniel Kahneman. It's called 3 conditions for having expertise. Yeah, อย่างรู้ yeah. I don't know if it's the same translation, but we're gonna get to it. Yeah, so these are the 3 conditions for having the expertise, and once these conditions are met, then you can maybe completely say that, oh, okay, I have the expertise, intuition, I have enough practice, I have enough understanding, knowledge about this area, this field, to be making decision based on that intuition. So the first condition is tan 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 จะมิวทำไม is a regular environment คืออะไร environment ส่วนใหญ่เราก็จะคิดว่า environment แปลว่าสิ่งแวดล้อมก็คือต้นไม้ภูเขาลำธาร no, yeah, this is not a natural environment as we usually are used to, but anything surrounding or the setting that we are in, the situation, circumstances that we are in. Yeah, so we need a regular environment or reliable, predictable environment where there are rules to be picked up. What does this mean? Yeah, he said that if something happens on a frequent basis, the outcomes are more likely to be predictable. Yeah, predictable แปลว่าอะไรคะคาดการได้คาดเดาได้น่าจะเป็นแบบนี้ so when there are rules to be picked up, you know that if you do this is how it's gonna work. If you do that, that's how it's gonna work. If you do this, it's gonna be bad. If you do this, it's gonna be good, right? So imagine if you are in the world that it's completely random. You don't know that if you do this action, where it's going to lead you as an outcome. One day gravity exists. Yeah. Another day it doesn't. Let's say that I planned that I'm going to teach online like this, but tomorrow it just happened that randomly the gravity no longer exists in this world. So I will be like flying into the space, not being able to sit down and talk to you guys and do the teaching, right? That's a weird example, but that's how it works. Yeah, if it's completely random, it's going to be hard to predict the outcome of an action that you put in, right? Or one day your office is located in town a bike ride away. Another day it's located on the other side of the world. Then that would be completely unpredictable, unreliable, irregular, right? So if you are in a if you are in a what's wrong with me? Chaotic world. Yes. If you are in a chaotic world, a world where everything is at random, nothing is predictable, everything keeps changing every single minute, there's no rules, yeah, of what to do and where to, like step 1, 2, 3, then you're not going to develop expertise. โอ้โหเป็นประโยคที่ทำลายจิตใจมาก So you need some sort of like a steps, right? A rules that can apply, that okay, if I follow this rule, if I do this, it's probably are going to result. Of course there's going to be some variables. There's going to be if something like just that thing may happen, but most of the time you can kind of predict the outcome. Then only you could have a chance of developing the expertise. Yeah. So that's the first thing. Regular environment. ต้องอยู่ในพื้นที่ที่เรารู้สึกว่ามันถ้าใส่ตรงนี้ไปแล้วมันน่าจะออกมาเป็นแบบนี้คาดเดาได้พึ่งพาได้มี rules ที่ชัดเจน yeah. So that's one thing. The second thing is practice. Obviously, yeah, but practice doesn't mean just practicing, but it's so-called the opportunities to learn the rules. So of course you need to be given with an environment where it's regular enough, predictable enough. But the second thing is also you need some sort of practice, hours and hours and hours of it, right? You could say 10,000 hours. Some people, I think Malcolm Gladwell said the 10,000 hour rules thingy. I'm not sure if it's still scientifically relevant, but of course you need a long time to practice this thing to be able to develop expertise, right? And you need to have the opportunity to try and see what works, what doesn't work in this set of rules, in this particular environment or field that you're in. So you need opportunities and time to learn the rules, right? It's not just any practice, it's also deliberate practice. ตั้งใจลงมืออันนี้เป็นแบบนี้อันนี้ไม่ใช่แบบนี้ถ้าไปแบบนี้ไม่ได้นะมันต้องมาแบบนี้ You need time to figure things out, right? And accurate intuition isn't something you have, it's something you get from lots and lots of practice. So obviously, the second thing is hours and hours of practice, right? Number 3, can you guess? มาส่งมาลองเดา TikTok, the third thing. The third thing is tan 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 immediate feedback. Yeah, so that's the third condition. Yeah, so you need a constant, rapid, and clear feedback from reality. What's wrong with my English pronunciation today? About whether your guesses were correct or wrong. So you need to, of course, have hours to figure things out. This is how the rule works. But once you took some action, it will be amazing. Of course, when there's some feedback, preferably real time to like that, or ding ding, ding ding, right? So with something like that, you can know like, I'm not going to step on this side because it's wrong. I need to step on the left a little bit because it's the right way. Stumble in the right direction. Of course, you need some time to learn all the nitty-gritty of things, but with the immediate feedback only that you will get to learn which works, which doesn't work, which is right, which is wrong. Yeah. So that's the 3 conditions. มีอะไรบ้าง Number 1, a regular environment. Number 2, it's practice, hours and hours of it, hours of deliberate, fruitful practice, right? For you to learn all the rules there is to learn. And number 3 is immediate feedback, constant, clear, immediate feedback where you learn where are your guesses are right, guesses are wrong. Then only you could recognize the whole pattern of what works, what doesn't, right? Okay. And with these 3, then only you start to develop expertise or expert intuition. Then only you can kind of like trust when you're making a decision, then you can kind of trust like, so with enough experience and understanding of this field, I'm able to make a better decision of this one should I go, what level should I put or something like that. Yeah. So this is what Daniel Kahneman, the Nobel Prize winner, have talked about. 3 conditions must be met. Yeah, so you can put in your checklist. Yeah, whether or not I have these 3, and I think it's kind of like the line is we could say like quite flexible, right? It depends on your context and your environment and the field that you're in, but it gives the clear ideas of what you have to strive for. Yeah. I think there's a link. I'm gonna ask. There are 3 materials that I've read for. There's 2 articles. One is from McKinsey, another one is from INC Inc., and the last one is a video from Amazon. If you want to, you can check it out, like 3 of them. So I will send the link down below in the comment. But for now, let's talk. Yeah, I really want to know which area or which field do you want or are you working to become an expert in? I'm pretty sure we're kind of like this area of sector where we're working hard every single day, not just to make a living, but to strive for to become better at this thing, to know things better, to understand it better, to perform better in this area. So for you guys, in which area or field are you working every single day to become an expert? Let me know. And why? Yeah. Exactly. A regular environment, practice, and immediate feedback. Exactly. 3 conditions. Yeah. Hi, I'm Thai living in South Korea. Oh, annyeonghaseyo. ถั่วเราะได้ทุเรศมาก Okay. You're Thai, but you're living in Sweden. Ooh, I always wanted to go to Sweden. Maybe one day. Okay. From Laos. Okay. Wow, we have a lot of friends from Laos. That's amazing. Which area or field? Maybe it could be, I don't know, business. It could be linguistics. It could be physics, science, communication, media production, creative work, art, music. Which area? Let me know. Let's talk. It's time for you to practice writing and discussing with us. Yeah. Which area? I'm gonna share mine first. I don't really know if there's a clear-cut line to say that that's it. This line, I'm already an expert and I'm no longer pursuing for better performance, or I'm no longer need to work on my skills to develop my skills and expertise anymore. I don't think there's this a cutting point where like, okay, that's it, I'm stopped now, I'm an expert now, I stopped learning. I don't think so. Personally, I feel like even though you could be considered an expert already, there's still like, I feel like because our assumptions in the world changes every single day, right? So you still probably have to keep up with the flow and everything. So I don't think there's a clear-cut line to say that this expertise is in a destination. So I think, for me personally, I still don't think that I'm an expert in any area yet. So people are like, oh, you're an expert in this area. I'll be like, but I would like to think that I'm determined to work really hard every single day to keep developing the skills and expert intuition. And you guys are my immediate feedback. Yeah. So immediate feedback doesn't always have to come across as being like a teacher or a tutor or something like that. I think it could be from the result, the outcome, your boss, your supervisor, your mentor, your friends. For me, you guys, my students or my viewers or my followers are actually my immediate feedback. So I might be developing something that I thought was amazing, and then I put it out there, but maybe it doesn't really help that much. Maybe it doesn't really solve your problems directly or totally, but then I know that, oh, this thing that I've been developing doesn't work 100%. Maybe it works like 70%. What can I do to change or maybe like boost the efficiency of it, fix it a little bit, and put something that could be 100% helpful to you? Oh, then I learn from you guys, right? So immediate feedback doesn't always have to be some sort of like, no, that's right, no, that's wrong. It could be people that you're working with. It could be your customers. It could be your students, viewers as well. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, let's read the comment first, and then I'm gonna come back to my answer. If you want to share with us, that would be amazing. Interesting. Marketing. Wow. Marketing. Oh, so you're like working as like, okay. But the thing that I really, truly respect people in business area is that you have to keep updating like almost every second, every hour, every day, right? Because the strategies and everything keeps changing. There are new info every single day, right? So yes, totally. Why marketing? What do you like most about marketing? Let me know. And teach me too. I want to know too. Okay. คุณจ๊อบปี้ใช่ไหมคะ Doing my own business go bigger and grow this year. You can do this. Yes. So I think building a business and becoming an entrepreneur is definitely an area where there's quite like a set of rules, right? There are, okay, you need to do the marketing, you need to do the product management, the blah, all these things. So there are some sort of rules, but of course it takes some practice and time, opportunities to learn and know what works and what doesn't in your own kind of product or for your own brand, right? So yes, for sure. Go for it. You can do this. This one is interesting. Friends คุณ Friends Vibe นะคะบอกว่า I want to be able to sing. I like watching others singing and they are awesome, so that's why. Oh, that's amazing. I don't have the talent, but I can't understand. Yes. I personally I really like, watching this like action movies. And I always got like inspired from their like martial arts ability. So then I also wanted not really to become an expert, but learning what works, what doesn't, why it doesn't work, and learning the rules of it, of like Thai boxing. Yeah, Muay Thai. Yeah. So I think that's kind of like, that could be one of the reasons that kind of like inspired me to like, okay, I want to learn more about this thing. Yeah, totally. Cool. You're cool. Okay, คุณน้ำใช่ไหมคะ I want to become strong. Okay, you want to, to have English skills, yeah, because I will communicate with many people and open the door of culture. Oh yes, to become a global citizen. I think it's kind of like, especially people in my generation and younger especially, I think we need to broaden the horizon and start thinking of yourself as a global citizen of seamless international life, which I think it will get easier and easier. And I think it's something that if we are ready, not just the language, but also cross-cultural communication, something that allows you to be an international citizen, you know what I mean? To be able to live, to create and gain and receive opportunities from anywhere in the world, to learn from anywhere in the world, to live in anywhere in the world. I think that would be the coolest thing in one's lifetime. Kun Paula said public speaking. I think there's a video of Warren Buffett saying that if there's one skill or one recommendation for young people, yeah, just enter the job market and wanting to become like go-getters and be successful at what they do, what is like the one skill that Warren Buffett really recommend? There's a I think it's a documentary, and he said that if you can have the ability to communicate and to have like a liability like public speaking skill, to be able to outshine among the crowd, that's something that would be a great asset to you and to your growth. Yeah. So you would stand out not by, hindering other people or saying like, you are able to communicate your performance, what you can do best, right? So that would be the advice from Warren Buffett, not from me. Yeah. So for sure. I want to be expert in teaching. Wow, what are you teaching? That's amazing. In teaching, yes, for sure. I'm still working every single day to be better at it. I got to confess, I'm still working on it. So please understand. Okay. Sarah, always a very interesting answer. I want to become an expert in research, like writing dissertation and public speaking. I'm so ambitious. It's amazing. That's great. Yes, and I think you probably have a passion for it as well, as I can see from your interesting question, fascinating ideas. So yeah, I think that's something to learn as well. I think it took me years to learn, and I still use the research methodology and the tactics to think and write and make content scientifically. Should I say? But I think it serves me really, really well, and I'm really grateful and glad that I get to learn this in college. So it helps me a lot, and it's still helping me every single day. So yeah, for sure. I know, go for it. You got this. You can do this. I want to practice more. Practice English or practice which skills? Okay ค่ะ คุณพิธาริศใช่ไหมคะ I would love to be an expert in just any field because I want to get over from so you're like a multitasking kind of person, like a multi-potentialite, I think that's what they call it, when you're good at so many things, right? I would say personally นะเป็นเป็ด personally I would have to say like I wouldn't consider myself like a total expert in one area. I would say like a combination for me as well. Communication, teaching, educational psychology, all these things. So yeah, I think it would be kind of cool to have like a combination of interest where you can pursue. But it would be also great to identify what are the areas that you're interested in, right? So that you can dedicate your time and energy into it. Okay, interesting. I would like to be an expert in English as an English tutor. There's a lot. I'm so grateful that a lot of English teacher out there are watching my channel. ขอบคุณค่ะน้ำไม่รู้น้ำมีอะไรให้หรือเปล่านะ Okay, and part of my work, I would like to improve my English. Okay, that's amazing. Yeah, let's learn from each other. Please teach me too. Wow, a lot of comment today. I would like to be an expert in speaking and listening. Okay, in English. I need to have confidence for your work, yeah, and to communicate with your foreign colleagues. Amazing. Surfing. Ooh, beautiful beach. Yes, good atmosphere, environment, for sure. That's amazing. คุณชินวัฒน์นะคะบอกว่า I want to be an expert in playing piano. Even this may take lots of time in practicing, but it's worth keep learning, playing and enjoy at the same time. Yeah, I think there's nothing that could beat the enjoyment along the journey. I think number one is that we probably have to recognize and be aware that to become an expert in anything, to be good at anything, it takes time. It always takes time. But the only thing that could guarantee that you're going to keep sticking to it, to the process again and again and again repeatedly, is that you enjoy it. So I think instead of hoping that things get easier, things becomes easier really fast, is to hope that and know that I'm going to find my ways to enjoy this, yeah, to the fullest เนาะเพราะฉะนั้นสมมติว่าเรากำลังจะเรียนรู้อะไรหรือเราอยากจะเก่งเรื่องอะไรเนี่ยไม่ใช่มันมีเรื่องของ instant gratification เนาะอยากได้เดี๋ยวนี้ต้องได้เดี๋ยวนี้เลยกดนิดเดียวอาหารมาส่งหน้าบ้านเลยกดนิดเดียวโอนตังค์ได้เลยกดนิดเดียวหาข้อมูลได้เลย right? So we get things immediately way too often. When it comes to skill development and developing expertise, just know that it's gonna take a lot of time. มันต้องใช้เวลาเยอะแน่ๆนะคะแต่ทำยังไงให้เรายังคงอยู่กับมันแล้วก็มีความสุขกับกระบวนการได้มากที่สุดมันจะมีบางอันที่บอกว่ายากมากยากบ้างบางอันที่ก็พอทำได้บ้างแล้วนะคะเพราะฉะนั้นมันจะช่วงแรกมันก็จะไม่มีอะไรที่มันง่ายไปหมดเก่งเร็วไปหมดแต่แค่ทำยังไงให้เรายังคงอยู่ตรงนั้นแล้วก็สนุกกับ process ได้มากยิ่งขึ้นแม้ว่ามันอาจจะไม่ได้แบบว่าง่ายไปหมดสบายไปหมดเพราะถ้าง่ายไปหมดงั้นก็เราจะฝึกทำไมใช่ไหม yeah listening to and vocabulary meaning of the problem for me. Okay, words meaning, listening, like understanding, like listening comprehension, right? Define the word, cannot remember the words. The thing that helps in English, right? The things that helps in terms of language comprehension when it comes to listening skill is that if you only listen passively and you don't get to use that set of information, you're definitely gonna forget it in no time. It's gonna take like a few seconds for you to forget it. Let's say for now สมมุตินะตอนนี้ทุกคนกำลังนั่งฟังอยู่ใช่ไหมทุกคนกำลังนั่งฟังนะอยู่ถ้าทุกคนฟังเฉยๆนะให้มันไหลๆเข้าไปเฉยๆมันอาจจะคุ้นชินกับเสียงมันอาจจะฟังง่ายขึ้นมันอาจจะเหมือนออกเสียงได้ดีขึ้นแต่มันจะจำไม่ได้หรอกคำโดยเฉพาะความหมายของคำจำยังไงให้จำได้คือต้อง take action มากที่สุดก็คืออะไรที่ฟังรับเข้ามาแล้ว input แล้วต้องมี output เสมอเราถึงจะจำได้มากที่สุดนะคะ so for teachers out there or for those who like to share information when they learn something when you learn something you want to give it out once you give it out you make it your own version of communication then only you remember and understand it more and better yeah I want to become an expert in English language because it's useful for my job and I can go to work abroad okay what do you do teaching I want to become an expert in English too I want to be an expert in feminist research. Oh, because I do want to know about women in every side more and more. I still don't know. Okay, that's cool. Wow, that's so many interesting answer today. I want to be a teacher teaching English like you. You can. And you can do it even better than I can. Yes, if I can do it, you can do it. Yes, speaking English fluently, absolutely. I want to become an expert in finance. Okay, I want another source of income. In investment, right? Finance and investment, like that. I want to be an expert in marketing, especially market research. Oh, coolio. Because this is the first thing to understand consumer insights. Yes, to interpret, right? What are their unmet needs so I can develop new products while updating on new trends and innovation. Wow, that's amazing. Plant cultivation. Wow, grow my own food. Wow. My mom has turned herself into I should say, expert to be in growing plants. We have turned our front yard into a plant cultivation program. Yes, that sounds really good. I would like to be a perfect English teacher who can educate other people. Oh, that's amazing. Though I don't know, that's a great goal to have. Though I don't know if there's a perfect English teacher. I don't know. I'm not one of them, but it's good things to strive for. But yeah, I think progress, maybe like some better every single day. Pursuing the betterment every single day. Yes, for sure. We have a lot of English teachers out here. I didn't know that. Thank you for stopping by. I want to be an expert in real estate because I never feel like staying home since I was a kid. So having houses is a thing that can fulfill my life, like many houses. I want to be something like a landlord. Oh, wow. Please give me some tips too. Oh, like a massage. Okay, massage. Okay. So you want to have like a massage skills to do the massage? Like that? Okay. That's amazing. I want to be an IT expert in data science. Oh, I want to be a billionaire. So freaking bad. Me too. Anyway, for me personally, you guys, I'm definitely not I don't know what you think, but personally, I'm not an expert in English. And I would say that I'm working harder in the areas of what I'm not an expert in. I don't think I'm an expert in anything yet, but I would like to think that I'm determined to work really hard on into developing my skills every single day, but not exactly into English, of course, but not too much into it. So of course I have English skills to a certain level, but I would like to say that my focus is more in the areas of communication and educational psychology, learning how to learn. So that's why I need to answer this question คนถามเข้ามาเยอะเนาะสำหรับของน้าก็คือว่าทำไมครูคณะไม่สอนแกรมมาคอร์สแกรมมาหรือครูคณะไม่สอนคอร์สแบบว่าสอนอะไรนะไอที่เป็นไอ pronunciation like IPA IPA or something like a set of rules or something like that because it's just not about my area of expertise, but also my areas of interest is more into communication, communication, and that's has to do with a broader umbrella of communication, how we can communicate most effectively, and also how we can build our learning capacity to keep going and make progress every single day, even after the course, even after remembering all the rules. How can we keep doing, keep learning, and making progress every single day in your learning journey, right? So that would be primarily my focus. There's nothing wrong with grammar or a set of rules and pronunciation or all those things. Stop. I think we need to be able to identify which area we can contribute the most. ไม่ใช่ว่ามันไม่ดีหรือแบบโอ๊ยแกมมาไม่สำคัญไม่ต้องไปเรียนไม่ใช่นะ It's just that it's not my areas of interest yet. And I think it would be a little bit impossible to say that this teacher knows how to do and is an expert in everything. I personally, no offense, but personally, I don't think that's possible. We all have limited time and resources and energy to put into a certain areas. So that's why what I asked you today from the discussion question is that which area are you going to focus and direct your energy, effort, and time most? For me, I have identified very clearly, and this is to answer all of your questions, ว่าทำไมครูคณะไม่สอนแกรมมาคอร์สแกรมมาคอร์สเตรียมสอบ because it's not the areas of expertise that I'm pursuing, or I'm working on too hard. So I'm from the very first day of my English teaching journey, and this is for the teachers out there. สำหรับคนที่เป็นครูนะคิดว่าสิ่งที่ดีที่สุดตั้งแต่จะเริ่มเลยเนาะคือ identify เลยว่า area ไหนที่เราเป็นประโยชน์กับผู้เรียนได้มากที่สุดอะไรที่เราสนใจซึ่งมันมีหลายอย่างเนาะ language อย่างเดียวอันเนี้ยจุดไหนที่เราจะลงไปตรงนั้นแล้วเราคิดว่าเราสนใจไปตรงนี้ I think there are people who could do better teaching or tutoring for examination, for grammar better than I could do because I have not because I lack talent, but because I direct my time and energy into effective communication, professional use of English, public speaking and presentation, educational psychology, and learning how to learn. These are my areas that I'm dedicated my time into, right? So I think it will be very crucial to identify which area in specific are you going to pursue, right? So yeah, that would be my insight for today. That would be it. Any questions for today? And I have an announcement once again. If you want to learn with us, once again, ตอบคำถามอีกครั้งนึงนะเพราะมีคนถามเข้ามาในแชทเยอะมากว่าเขาไม่มีคอร์สกันมาเหรอคะไม่มีคอร์สเตรียมสอบอันนี้เหรอคะ we do offer the courses I feel like I can contribute and be of help to you the most, that I can create the most effective curriculum for you to learn and strive and get better. And for the course of the month, ladies and gentlemen, this month we would like to present the course that isเป็นคอร์สเด่นคอร์สเด่นคอร์สดังประจำเดือนมิถุนายนนี้นะคะ June 2021 is English for Career Development Yeah. So English for career development is, I would say it's a bestseller for advanced course สำหรับใครที่ติดตามฝรั่งอ่านมอมาก็จะรู้ว่าคอร์สของเราก็จะมีตั้งแต่ beginner นะคะไปจนถึง intermediate to advanced นะคะbeginner pre-intermediate and intermediate to advanced among intermediate to advanced course English for career development เรียนอังกฤษติดเทอร์โบพูดอย่างโปรเติบโตในงานเนี่ยชื่อยาวมาก so this is the bestseller for those because I think the scope of this course is quite big, wide, yeah. So if you want to use English professionally for your work, yeah, ถ้าใช้ในชีวิตประจำวันทั่วไปเอาไปต่างประเทศได้สื่อสารได้ซื้อข้าวกินได้ไม่เหมาะนะคะไม่จำเป็นนะคะไม่ต้องคอร์สนี้ก็ได้เนาะจะเหมาะกับคนที่ต้องการพัฒนาสกิลให้โดดเด่นสำหรับงานที่ใช่เช่นเตรียมตัวที่จะสมัครงานเป็นงานในบริษัทต่างประเทศนะคะหรือว่าต้องการที่จะไปทำงานต่างประเทศเนาะหรือว่าเตรียมตัวสำหรับการรับโอกาสเพื่อที่จะได้ทำงานต่างประเทศอะไรเงี้ยนะคะหรือบริษัทต่างประเทศเนาะหรือใช้ภาษาต้องการทำงานอยู่ในบริษัทต่างประเทศอยู่แล้วต้องใช้ภาษาอังกฤษอยู่แล้วนะคะแต่ว่าอยากใช้ภาษาได้อย่างมืออาชีพในการติดต่อประสานงานเจรจาต่อรองนำเสนองานต่างๆได้แบบมั่นใจไม่ติดขัดไม่ต้องอายใครออกไปพูดข้างหน้าหรือว่า Zoom meeting แล้วฉันไม่ต้องแบบ Good morning everyone today look at the graph มันก็เนาะมันก็ทำให้เราทำงานได้ไม่อย่างเต็มที่ presentation เตรียมมาดีมากทุกอย่างเตรียมมาดีมากนำเสนอแพลนลูกค้าโอ้โหข้อมูลเป๊ะมากแต่ว่าพูดแบบนี้มันก็เสียดายโอกาสใช่ไหมคะand last but not least is of course to increase your opportunities ก็คือเพิ่มโอกาสในการก้าวหน้าในงานแล้วก็ต่อยอดธุรกิจนะคะเรามี self assessment form เนาะเดี๋ยวแปะลิงก์ไว้ข้างล่างนะคะหรือถ้าใครที่ดูผ่าน YouTubeอยู่ใน description เนาะมี self assessment form ที่สามารถทดลองก่อนอันนี้จะไม่เหมาะกับ beginner นะคะเป็นคอร์สในระดับ intermediate ขึ้นไปเนาะก็คือพอใช้ภาษาอังกฤษสื่อสารในชีวิตประจำวันได้อยู่แล้วแต่ว่าอยากอัปเกรดให้สื่อสารได้โปรขึ้นดูเป็นมืออาชีพมากยิ่งขึ้นมั่นใจมากยิ่งขึ้นนะคะเนื้อหาเนี่ยอันนี้มันจะครอบคลุมมีคนพูดถามถึงเรื่องคอร์ส public speaking ใช่ไหมอันนั้นจะเป็นอีกคอร์สนึงเนาะอันนั้นเราจะลงลึกเลยอันนี้คือ area of working on to become an expertise for me yeah but this one is more wider อันนี้มันครอบคลุมเนาะเกือบทุกเรื่องที่นาคิดว่าจำเป็นสำหรับการที่เรื่องที่เราต้องรู้เพื่อสื่อสารในที่ทำงานเป็นภาษาอังกฤษให้มัน effective มากยิ่งขึ้นนะคะเช่นตั้งแต่การ present ตัวเองเนาะการไปสัมภาษณ์งานยังไงให้แบบประทับจิตประทับใจเตรียมตัวมาดีคำตอบน่าสนใจอะไรอย่างเงี้ย present คือคนเรามันมี strength อยู่แล้วแต่ว่า พูดออกมายังไงแสดงออกมายังไงให้เขาเห็นว่านี่นะคือจุดที่เราแบบทำได้ดีที่สุดแล้วอยากให้เขาเห็นว่าเราจะเป็นประโยชน์กับเขาตรงนี้มากที่สุดนะคะเราก็จะมี tips ทั้งหมดซึ่งเราไม่ได้สอนแค่ประโยคหรือแบบ grammar ว่าประโยคนี้เป็นอย่างนี้ because that's not my area of expertise my area of expertise is how you can communicate most effectively and be the best version of yourself right the second thing is to write email professionally ทำยังไงให้เขียนอีเมลได้ดู professional มากที่สุดติดต่อประสานงานแล้วมันดูแบบอ่านอีเมลแล้วดูแบบรู้สึกคนนี้ไม่ธรรมดานะคะ stand out in any business meeting so if you were to run a business open close or participate in a meeting you want to be able to be an asset of that meeting and be confident to speak out in that meeting boost your negotiation skills give constructive and effective feedback hold a long conversation at work and present better as well นะคะอันนี้มันจะค่อนข้างกว้างเนื้อหามันจะค่อนข้างกว้างก็คือครอบคลุมเกือบทุกเรื่องที่นายคิดว่ามีผลช่วยได้ทำให้เราทำงานได้อย่างมีประสิทธิภาพมากยิ่งขึ้นถ้าเราสามารถสื่อสารแบบนี้ได้ในที่ทำงานนะคะแล้วก็จะมีแถมเอกสารชีทอันเนี้ยเป็นโคตรขุมทรัพย์มีประมาณ70กว่าหน้า80หน้าได้นะคะซึ่งนะรวมคำศัพท์รวม keywords รวมประโยควลีต่างๆรวมถึงลิงก์เพิ่มเติมสำหรับไปดูไปเรียน resources เพิ่มเติมรวมมาให้หมดแล้วอยู่ในเอกสารประกอบการเรียนอันนี้นะคะก็สามารถสมมติว่าเรามีอันนี้เราจะได้เรียนไปแล้วเข้าใจเนื้อหาทั้งหมดแล้วเราจะได้กลับมาทบทวนแล้วก็เอาอันนี้มาหยิบใช้ในสถานการณ์ต่างๆได้วันนี้เขียนอีเมลวันนี้ใช้คำอะไรดีนะก็มาเปิดเอกสารเอาได้นะคะวิธีการเข้าเรียนอันนี้อยากจะบอกสำหรับใครที่ไม่รู้ว่าควรเรียนดีไหมยังไม่มั่นใจนู่นนี่นั่น นะว่าไปเรียนฟรีก่อนเพราะมันมีให้ลองเรียนฟรีอันนี้บอกทุกคนคือไปเรียนฟรีได้เลยมันมีเรียนฟรีได้ถึง5วิดีโอนะคะก็คือถ้าเข้าไปที่ลิงก์เดี๋ยวแปะลิงก์มาให้เนาะถ้าเข้าไปที่ลิงก์เข้าไปที่ลิงก์ www.faranganmo.com/course/english for career development นะคะเข้าไปปุ๊บมันจะมีหน้าวิดีโอค่ะให้เราเข้าไปกดเรียนมันจะมีปุ่มสีเขียวเขียนว่าดูตัวอย่างเนาะก็คืออันเนี้ยดูได้ถึง5บทเรียนฟรีน่าจะใช่นะ5วิดีโอนะคะพอกดไปปุ๊บก็ลองเรียนดูก่อนดูให้ครบเลยก็ได้ดูจนพอใจว่าแบบโอเคอันเนี้ยใช่สำหรับเราและเป็นเนื้อหาที่เราอยากได้เราค่อยตัดสินใจก็ได้นะคะไม่จำเป็นจะต้องแบบอุ้ยคุณน้าพูดไปไม่รู้เรื่องเลยไปลองเรียนก่อนเลยนะคะมันฟรีต่อไปนะคะก็จะมีชีทให้ดาวน์โหลดด้วยถ้าเกิดสมมติสมัครแล้ว สมัครเสร็จปุ๊บแล้วก็ดาวน์โหลดเอกสารปริ้นเก็บไว้หรือว่าจะเก็บเป็น PDF ไฟล์ไว้ก็ได้แนะนำว่าให้เก็บไว้แบบให้พร้อมใช้ตลอดเวลาสมมุติว่าต้องเขียนอีเมลเมื่อไหร่ต้องเข้าประชุมเมื่อไหร่จะได้มีพร้อมแบบใช้คำว่าอะไรดีวะเปิดได้เลยอะไรอย่างเงี้ยนะคะแล้วก็ซื้อคอร์สนี้ได้ที่ทั้งบนเว็บไซต์ของฝรั่งอังมอเองแล้วก็เว็บไซต์ skilllane.com นะคะซื้อได้2ที่นะคะสามารถสมัครเรียนได้2ที่เนาะจะสะดวกตรงไหนก็สามารถตรงนั้นได้เลยนะคะโอเค so these are the course of the month but if you are beginner level สำหรับคนที่ไม่ได้สนใจในเรื่องของภาษาในการทำงานนะอยากจะเรียนปูพื้นฐานก่อนนะคะก็มีคอร์สพูดฝรั่งได้ดังเสก conversation pronunciation อันนี้ก็จะปูพื้นฐานสำหรับการพูดฟังทั่วไปนะคะปูพื้นฐานทุกอย่างที่ต้องรู้ว่าจากน้าเนี่ยสเต็ป1จนมาถึงแบบตอนที่เราสร้าง fluency ตอนแรกเลยเนี่ยนะเริ่มมายังไงเทคนิคอะไรบ้างเรื่องอะไรบ้างที่คณะคิดว่าต้องรู้เพื่อปูพื้นฐานให้เราแบบไปต่อได้อย่างรวดเร็วมากยิ่งขึ้นนะคะแล้วก็ Think in English คิดเป็นภาษาอังกฤษพูดได้คล่องไม่ต้องท่องจำนะคะก็จะเป็นคอร์สที่เน้นในเรื่องของวิธีการฝึกโดยเฉพาะเนาะแล้วก็สำหรับใครที่เรื่องของการเขียนอีเมลเรื่องของการ business meeting ฉันต้องการลงลึกเรื่อง public speaking โดยเฉพาะI think it's safe to say that it's probably my number one area of working to be an expertise. I don't want to say expertise yet, but something that I've been having most hours of practice เนาะก็คือถ้าพูดถึงคณะนะว่า public speaking น่าจะเป็นคอร์สที่คณะ contribute ได้ค่อนข้างสูงแต่มันจะไม่เหมาะกับคนที่แบบเรียนภาษาอังกฤษทั่วไปมันจะเหมาะกับคนที่น่าจะได้ public speaking หรือต้อง present อยู่แล้วเพราะมันจะเป็นเนื้อหาที่เหมาะกับการแบบว่าเอาไปใช้เลยคือถ้าเกิดสมมุติว่าไม่ได้ต้องใช้ present อยู่แล้วเข้ามาก็ต้องงงนิดนึงฉะนั้นถ้าตั้งใจอยู่แล้วมีแพลนว่ายังไงฉันต้องได้นำเสนองานฉันต้อง public speaking ฉันต้องพูดภาษาอังกฤษกับคนเยอะๆอันนี้ถึงจะเหมาะนะคะ speak brilliantly speak brilliantly excel at public speaking and presentation in English ลงลึกเฉพาะเรื่องการเขียนเนื้อหายังไงวาง structure ยังไงอะไรมาก่อนรูปประโยคอันนี้มาเชื่อมอันนี้ประโยคสั้นอันนี้ประโยคยาวอันนี้ rhetorical อันนี้ใช้อันนี้แล้ว contrast กับอันนี้คือมันลึกมากอันนี้คือลงลึกเรื่อง public speaking อย่างเดียวเลยนะคะแล้วก็สำหรับใครที่เป็นคุณครูนะคะอยากสอนภาษาอังกฤษออนไลน์ด้วยกันนะคะเราก็มี community แล้วก็ curriculum ที่ชื่อว่า Teach English is Cool นะคะซึ่งตอนนี้เราก็มีกิจกรรมร่วมกันอยู่ก็คือพี่ๆน้องๆจาก Teach English is Cool เพิ่งประชุมกันไปเมื่อวาน2ชั่วโมงกว่านะก็นั่งคุยกันเพราะว่าเดี๋ยวจะมีกิจกรรมร่วมกับ21 day เนาะลืมมี21 day student อยู่ในนี้ไหมคะเดี๋ยวเจอกันวันศุกร์นี้นะ see you on Friday ladies and gentlemen for those of you who just enroll in 21 day course we'll send you the link to enter all the line group, Facebook group, separate line group and all these channels to learn from. I think would be on Thursday and on Friday then I think we'll start with the course introduction. So we'll say hi a little bit first on Friday นะคะสำหรับใครที่สมัคร21 day มานะอย่าลืมเข้ากรุ๊ปก่อนวันศุกร์เดี๋ยวจะส่งลิงก์ให้น่าจะวันพฤหัสเนาะแล้วก็เราจะมาคุยกันก่อนที่จะเริ่มเรียนจริงวันศุกร์แล้วเดี๋ยววันเสาร์เราก็จะได้เริ่มเรียนแบบ full speed นะคะเดี๋ยวเจอกัน see you yeah okay is there wow there's so many interesting comments today I want to read all of themแล้วว่าเราโดนครูคณะตกแน่ๆ come on okay ตอนนี้เรียนพูดฝรั่งได้ดังเซกอยู่ค่ะเย้พูดฝรั่งได้ดังเซกมีประมาณ40วิดีโอเนาะ so I know that it could be when you first enter it could be quite like a lot of things but there I noticed right away that there's going to be some people who start really fast and then in the middle they just like starting slower my recommendation is that start with baby steps yeah maybe one video a day if you have more free time maybe 2 videos a day and keep going from there yeah and my best advice whether or not you take the course or not สำหรับพูดฝรั่งได้ดังเสกด้วยเหมือนกันเนาะนะอยากให้แบบว่าสมมติว่าเรียนปุ๊บอะเอาไปใช้เลยสมมติว่าได้เรียนคำศัพท์อะไรปุ๊บอะเราเขียนไดอารี่ก็ได้โพสต์สเตตัสก็ได้แต่งประโยคใหม่ก็ได้หรือแบบสมมติว่านาพูดอะไรในคอร์สเนี่ยก็พูดตามทันทีถ้าเรา take action มากเท่าไหร่มันจะยิ่งจำได้ดีมากยิ่งขึ้นเท่านั้นเนาะสู้ๆค่ะหวังว่าจะเป็นประโยชน์นะคะโอเค thank you for sharing thank you for joining so yeah I think that should be very much it for today so if you like this episode of English Chit Chat please leave a like share this with your friends and family so that all of us can practice listening and interacting in English and to get over our fear of making mistakes together you and me yeah so if you would like to follow us on other social media we have Instagram Facebook YouTube Line official account TikTok Clubhouse that's it I think yeah thank you you guys it's always such a pleasure to see you all and yeah I think that should be it for today please again stay safe sometimes you don't need to always be super productive or super like ambitious every single time I know that times are tough and I just want you to be healthy and keep your happiness every single day be happy and enjoy what you do so in order to get good at something it's probably going to take a lot of time but something that I can guarantee you if you enjoy doing it learning it you're going to keep doing it until you realize at one point I'm getting really good at this now okay so thank you so much have a good night and stay safe everyone that's it for today bye สวัสดีนะคะ good night